leader and the captain of my destiny, and I do believe I will succeed, and therefore I do. I am here chopping it up with y'all a little bit, give you some of this good old game about Black August. Man, I mean, what's up with this? Saturday, Sunday. Is Saturday such a horrible time? What's up, YouTube? This is King Manye. I'm trying to lace y'all up about Black August. For those that don't know, I'm about to keep it all the way 100. If you come into the room, make sure you hit that thumbs up, check in, and if you're not part of the Manye tribe, go ahead and subscribe. We got 2 people up in here. I appreciate that. I see the thumbs up. Well, I'm about to get right up into it. I was in here a minute ago. I couldn't see no activity. So I don't know if I be doing this wrong, but if y'all bear with me, I got a good one for y'all. The other title said Mozzie was getting locked up. Mozzie got sentenced to 12 months. Y'all know that, right? He in the feds. He gonna do 80% of his time. He on the gun charge. That's that. So look, I'm gonna hop right into it while we got somebody. So Black August. Black August is a prison holiday for the black community. It commemorates some of the deaths that happened during that month. August have been a history of bloodshed amongst the black community, especially in prison and especially with those who are political prisoners. All the way back from the Black Panther movement, all the way back, we're talking about in the 70s, August 7th. Jonathan Jackson attempted to free the Soledad brothers from the Marion County Courthouse. He was one of the Soledad brothers. His brother that was locked up was George Jackson. So August 21st, 1971, George Jackson was killed by a CO during what they labeled a prison rebellion. May they both rest in eternal peace. May their family be protected, and may their legacy be empowered as time goes on. These black men were at the forefront of the fight as far as black rights, black power, and inside a prison, George Jackson was killed. He was killed. The police made it seem as though it was a prison riot and he was just a casualty, but he was a targeted man. Some of their fellow comrades right now are targeted men. They are still behind those walls, still preaching the truth, and they can get sniped down at any moment, and they'll report it to us as though it was just a random act of self-defense or something like that. There was a riot. I'm going to stick with me now. I got a whole list of things that happened in the month of August, and this is the history of the holiday in prison. In all 32 prisons, you will find blacks celebrating, and during this month, commemorating all the bloodshed that has happened between the black community and law enforcement. So, August 1st, 1978, Jeffrey Katari Gordon died at San Quentin. Due to medical neglect, he had medical issues. They refused to give him medical help. They let him die. They let him die there. And that's the thing about being incarcerated. You depend upon those who are oppressing you to give you help and give you aid. And so whenever you do have a medical condition, I think that's one of the worst things that can happen that people don't take into consideration. When you are truly sick in prison and you are a thorn in their side, you're a political prisoner, you speak out, they will let you die. And they'll report it to your family as though you just had some type of illness, or they'll kill you and report it to the family and to the public as though you died in a riot or you died in an uproar in a prison rebellion. So we got to remember that this is not the case. This is the tactic, and this is what they do. We got a strong 3 steady viewers right now. Shouts out to all of y'all for hearing this truth. Listen, there was in 1791, in the month of August, there was the Haiti Revolution. The only black nation that has successfully revolted, and to this day, they have some unrest in their nation, but it is a black nation nevertheless. The Underground Railroad took place in 1850 in the month of August. This was blood, sweat, and tears that was at the hands of the black community. The Watts Rebellion happened in August 1965. They fought back due to the now I think this was, I don't know if the 1965 one was because of the Rodney King. I think that may have been something different, but y'all hit me up in the comments and let me know. I know for sure the Watts Rebellion was 1965 though, right? August is also the birth of Marcus Garvey, the birth of Jonathan and George Jackson. So Marcus Garvey was known in the black community because his push was basically that the blacks, we would never get a fair shake in America, and that we need to migrate. That instead of just even being here, we might as well go somewhere else and start our own land. And so it was a split opinion on that. Half of people said, "Fuck that. We built this land. This land is ours. We got to take our shit in this land." And the other half said, "Nah, fuck that. We ain't gonna never have nothing in that land. Let's just go somewhere else and start our own nation, start our own country." And so that was during the Marcus Garvey area. But so this month is about to be August, and I want you strong for to know this, that this month is to acknowledge how black people have been subjugated and terrorized by a violent system rooted in white supremacy, neo-colonialism, and global imperialism. For those that don't know what white supremacy is, it's a belief that white is better, a belief that white is stronger, and a belief that white should be always remain in control. And so it's not always open like, "Oh, fuck you niggers." No, it's more subtle, like, you'll always just see white people in places of authority, in positions of authority, because that supports their belief that they are the superior, you are inferior. I call it, like I see it, it's a form of white supremacy. It's not to say that all those involved are racist, but you know what? They benefit. There's some people who benefit from the way the system is set up, and there's some who are directly put down and kept down because of the way things going. Hey, we don't cry. We're not the victim. We're not the victim. We not playing saying we the victim. But truth is truth, and we're going to spit that real, though, right? So this month, Black August, it's a prison holiday because of the bloodshed that has happened in this month throughout the time. I mentioned neo-colonialism. What that is, that's a belief. That's the tactics. That's the habits of what they did when they go around. Who? Europeans. White people, when they went around trying to take other nations' land, they call it colonizing. But it's what it is. It's a practice of neo-colonialism. They go around. They did it in Britain. They go around. The British did it in Africa. They did it in Spain. They did it. They do it everywhere they go. That's what they do, right? They want to take people's land and take people's resources. Rape the land of the minerals, rape the land of anything that's precious, claim it as theirs, and then try to make the people there look like some type of rebels. Global imperialism is the belief. It's a belief like everything's about money, right? Everything, that's capitalism. It's about the almighty dollar. Good looking on the thumbs up. I'm sorry if you guys are leaving comments. I can't read them for some reason. I'm not doing something right. Y'all just... Let me see if I can see something. I can't. Yeah, I can't see nothing. But we're going to keep it going. I just wanted to give this month of August, it's about to be August 1st. I want this to be in the forefront of your mind for your brother, for your uncle, for your daddy, for your homeboy that that's locked up. Even if whatever state or condition their mind is in when they're in there, I want you to be aware and conscious that it was this month that throughout history has always been a month of oppression and resistance in the black community. We took note of that. We take note of what happened in history because we know that history repeats itself. And we know that if we can learn from the past, we can be prepared for the future, right? We can be prepared for the now. We are not the victims, meaning that today we are more empowered than ever. Today we are more awoke than ever. Today we are more strong than ever. Today we are in position like never before. Never before. Keep in mind that this America was not created with the intentions that the black man would ever be even recognized as a human being. It was created with that. We would always be considered the equal of property with cattle. So when blacks started getting the right to vote, blacks got the right to be considered a man, that was not the intentional design. Right there, the system started breaking. So it's been a long, long process of progression. And today, we should be empowered to know that we doing this damn thing, man. We're doing this damn thing. You see what that say on my hat? Yeah, we went from saying, yes, master, we the masters. That's right. This man, the tables and turn. So today we're making a stand to advance society, right? A society for who? A society to do what? Man, I wish I could interact with y'all and see what you're saying in the comments, because that's crazy how they not popping up. But I appreciate all the thumbs up. I feel the love and support. I appreciate the energy. Black August, right? For those who've never heard of it, it's not something out here on the streets. So how do we celebrate in prison? We would celebrate by sitting around with the OGs, the old Panthers that are still in there. And the one that comes to my mind is a man by the name of Whisper. He's from Detroit. He's a Muslim, Nation of Islam, but he's also a Black Panther. He's just been released out of the hole. 73-year-old man, and he talks in a whisper. He stands about 6'4". And one of his words that he said to me, one of the things that stick out, man, the most, is that how us black people, as the black community, we don't support each other and we try to tear each other down. And so where if there is unity, there is strength. If ever we could understand the power of that, of uniting for a common good, then we will maybe reach our intended destination a lot sooner. This man, Whisper, is a Black Panther. And so on this type of month, we would sit down and he would tell us the stories about the struggle. This man who did maybe 23 years in the hole, in the shoe, not because he was a violent criminal, but because he was armed and dangerous. He had the ability to think, he had the ability to lead, and because he simply took initiative to resist, things that they were doing that wasn't quite right. You'll hear other channels, you'll hear people in life, and you'll hear channels on YouTube when they speak about resisting, when they speak about anything, any change within the system, the prison system. You'll have a certain fraction who is more likely to lay down, not resist, just go with the flow, go with the change. Usually they are the ones who are working directly with the police, the oppression. They work directly with it. They benefit. They benefit. So somebody, they don't want to resist because they don't want to lose their visit, or they don't want to lose their canteen. They don't want to lose their yard, whatever it is, But out here in the streets, it's the same thing. I'm not advocating that we do something radical, something irrational. I'm saying keep doing what we're doing. Stay woke. That's all. Stay woke. Appreciate the thumbs up. Y'all stay live, man. Y'all want to hear some? Let me hit y'all with some music now. Okay, there we go. I got a comment right there from the 415. Okay, that's shouts out to Dev, man, from the 415. Yeah, man. I didn't know if I was getting chats or what, or maybe that's just the first one that tapped in. But anyway, shouts out to you, homie. The Bay Area, one thing I like about the Bay Area is it's rich in history, especially black history, black culture, and it's spread to all the fractions, but it's rich there. There's an origin there, man. There's an origin there where people did a lot of good things up there, great movements. And so I personally read my history when I was locked up. I personally read the book about Angela Davis. Angela Davis, she's still alive to this day. Howard Haskell, what's up with you, bro? Okay. Now y'all tapping in. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all smash in. Y'all hit them likes, them thumbs up. I think that does something to the algorithm. that somehow, if you got a favorite video, share it with somebody. Share it with somebody. And always tell them to subscribe and become part of the Manye tribe. Look, for those of y'all that didn't catch it, I said this hat stands for Masters. It's an elite clothing line, and it stands for making a statement to advance society. And so this is my trademark. This is my new clothing line. This is what we pushing, because we went from calling somebody else Yes Master to we come from the root, or we come from the. Most of us can trace our lineage back to some type of slavery. Most, not all, which means that there was some freed black man. But I happen to be a descendant of a slave. This is just empowerment. It's just something to take something negative and to transmute it into something positive, to turn iron into gold. And that's what the story basically is of the alchemist, for those who are familiar. Yeah, so we got a live 5 up in here. That's right. Shouts out to everybody that took the time to stop by, man. I be trying to get this live up and going, right? And so every now and then I get it. And so right now I got it. So I was talking about Black August. And you guys pretty much are aware of what it is now. How do we celebrate it? We sit around and listen to the stories. We celebrate with food. At nighttime, it's just a month of we try to make a unity, right? Okay, so yeah, man, that's a good question. So for me, when they say convert to become a Muslim, convert means to go from one thing to another. And so in Islam, we say revert, and revert means to go back to the original way. And that's more of a better way, I like to put it, because the Quran says that we all were born Muslim, in the sense that we were all born in submission to God. Now, it was only through our parents teaching us whatever they taught us that we become Christian, or we become Jewish, or we become whatever belief. So we were taught these things, but originally our original pure state is the firm belief that there is only one God. So how do we go back to it? You would basically come to the understanding and the belief, the conviction that there is no God but Allah, and He is one. Allah is just the Arabic word for God. And I don't be too dogmatic, but it's basically, you would state your Shahada, which basically translates to the equivalent in English as a declaration or statement of faith, saying that I bear witness and testify that there is no God but Allah. And it's all about the oneness. It's all about just bringing things back to center focus and saying, hey, I don't need to go to him, I don't need to go to him, I don't need to believe. All I just say, I believe that there is one God. I don't have to believe it's, 1 and 3. I don't have to believe that we all are God. I just believe that there's one God. Now, what do I believe and know about him? More can be revealed, but it said, La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah. And so, a quick answer would be, you revert back to Islam by your statement of faith, by saying there is no God but Allah, and He is one. And then, Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, and that says, I bear witness and testify that Muhammad is His servant and slave and last and final messenger. And so that would be how one can be revert back to the original way, of Islam. So Muslim just means one who submits. So that'd be a pastor, that can be the nun, that can be the sensei, that one who submits to God. A lot of people submit to God, and so a lot of people are Muslim and don't know they're Muslim because of their image and impression they have of what a Muslim is. A lot of people already have the fundamental beliefs that they believe there's one God. That a lot of people already believe that there was messengers of God. A lot of people already believe that there are angels of God. A lot of people already believe that there is scripture that was sent from God. And these are the fundamental beliefs of a Muslim. These are the fundamental beliefs of Islam. And I am not equipped in the sense to I'm not equipped to expound upon the Quran like that. I'm a student. I'm a student of these Islamic principles, but this is just basic things that I think I can say with my intentions is to help somebody who asks a question. Then maybe they'll be guided to Islam. Any more questions, man? You go ahead and hit me up. You guys hit me up. I see everybody still hanging strong. Okay, I appreciate that, man. You know, we'll say alhamdulillah, all praise due to God, man. You know, some gonna like it, some ain't, but ultimately, man, it's all about, we have to have a purpose, right? So inside this book right here, I got this book. I used to keep notes. I used to write raps in it, but this was actually my manager guy. Hey, if anybody do make beats, y'all got beats, I do music, shoot me some beats. Let me see what kind of beats you got. If you got connection to game on anything, let's link up. Hit my email, kingmonye@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? Suicide. Make a move. You or I. You a lie. You say you ever knew the guy. Nothing like suck a nigga smoking spice. Pour advice. That's the fast way to lose your life. 010. Caught a case back in 010. Draped in. Louis V with the snake skin. 300 racks after tax what he raked in. I'm a made man. Grew up in the state pen. Been the truth since the age 10. Come again, I don't think that they comprehend. Sometimes I get to spitting bars, right? Let me see if okay, y'all make sure y'all smash them likes, man. Y'all make sure y'all smash them likes. And then I got, my other issue is, my other thing was, okay. See what we got up in here, man. Check in. Who we got up in here? Hey, let me see if Fly Guy, you in here, man? Cause I sure don't see your you ain't in here, man. You ain't draped in Louis V with the snake skin. Hey, shout out to everybody who subscribed and became part of the Monye tribe. Shout out to everybody who watched them videos. Tell me what y'all think about that Pool Rider story. Rest in peace. Tell me what y'all think about that pimp named El Presidente. El Presidente. How we get these things out of here, man? Let me see. All right, that's what it's gonna be, man. We came through like that. I got some music that okay, y'all hold up one time.
Worry about theft of your mail and packages? Wouldn't it be great if you can manage in a week?
We got up in here. R.I.P. All right, for sure, yeah. R.I.P. to Bill Russell.
Show no mercy on her. We was going back to back. We put a curfew on her. It was dark clouds on us, but that was working for us. You know, you always crash and burn, but it was working for us. Now I'm 10 to 312.
All right, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Okay, okay.
Knew that shit was over from the day I dropped my pre-sale. Hold up, let the beat build. See me in the street still. I've been fighting battles up a steep hill. And my road dog 12, it was a sweet deal. And I've been riding solo trying to rebuild. I was riding around in the V12 with the racks in the middle. Had a friend almighty God, they let my dog out the kennel. When you get it straight up by the mud, you can't imagine this shit. I've been pulling up in the drop tops with the baddest bitches. Young nigga been.
All right. So what we got? We still got that solid toe, huh? Hold it down, stand firm. Stand firm. All right, that's what's up, man. Yeah, so as I create this content, yeah, as I create this content, I'm always conscious of my time. You know, so I try to spend my time on things that are relevant, and there definitely is a lot of OGs in San Diego pushing right now for the seasons of peace. We just trying to make it through the summer. You know, so we got everybody on board, all the G's from every section, every gang, in the black community, I can say. But we working with everybody is on board. Different gangs is on board to basically stop the gun violence, end the gun violence, and to let's have a season of peace where ain't nobody gonna get smoked during the summertime. And so it's been working. It's been working, and it can work, you know. And maybe this will be a recipe for success for other cities to look forward to in the near future, right? But all we can do is do our part, take our stance, and that's what I think you'll notice what is happening. You'll notice that's what's going on. You'll see a lot of orange shirts, and that's pretty much what that is in a nutshell. People into the gun violence. But yeah, so for me, I'm going to be doing a 10-week training. I'll be doing this 10-week training coming up. What's up, player? All right. Shout out to David Johnson. All right. That's right, man. I mean, people come check in. I've been waiting on you to show up. I've been waiting on you. I've been waiting on y'all to step in and, you know what I'm saying, just tap in. We're trying to keep this live going. And so I guess, you know, live is one of the things you need to do to interact on YouTube. I got some better ideas, you know, as far as some places I like to be, some events that I'm gonna go live on and stuff like that. So things is just going at a slower pace than I expected, but okay, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Shouts out to all my new subscribers. Shouts out to my day one subscribers, because that first 100 was hella hard to get, and I didn't even know really that I had a buzz like that until people told me. They said, man, you know, that's kind of good. And then so it just been going ever since. But everything happens how it's supposed to happen, man. Do not compare your progress and your process to that of others, because that can discourage you. Everybody's at their own level, you know. Yeah, for sure. Y'all hit that like button, man, because this is the opportunity, man. This is the opportunity to, uh, to have a platform. This is the opportunity to be a part of something that is great, something that God is with. This is not a place for cowards. This is not a place for um, anything that has to do with tearing down somebody. This is a place for where those who come and they want to stand by the strong and uplift the community and things like that. This is where you come. This is where you come, and we're gonna do it like that. There's a lot of stuff that I've been involved with. There's a lot of stuff that I understand. A lot of people I'm still involved with, and so I never forget my roots, man. I never forget my origin, and I'm always going to be that, inshallah, God's will, I'll be that light to my community. So, which means I'm always going to interact with my community, and plus because that's where I did most of the damage at, so you don't just think you made it. Y'all keep in mind, I'm on parole, right? That's the other piece of this. So, like, if ever y'all see the content stopped, yeah, well, shit, they may have locked my black ass up. God forbid, because we don't speak things into existence, and at the same time, like I say, we don't hide behind being cowards, meaning that not my will, but God's will be done, because there needs to be somebody in position everywhere, and that's the strongest form of faith, where you just come and you be reserved, like, you know what, hell no, I don't want to be in jail, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be over there. Jonah didn't want to go to the city of Nineveh. Moses didn't want to go to Egypt. No, there's things we don't want to do. God's willing, inshallah, we stand up when it's time to stand up, man. You too, everybody listening. You four gentlemen, everybody here. When it's time to stand up, pray that God grant you the strength and the courage to change the things that you can change. I ain't saying get crazy and do something irrational. But I mean, if it's time to go there, it's time to go there. And if you're the only one there, you need to stand up. Right. I hear you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my freedom all the time. So I guess I just gotta move this up and down so I can see your comments. And that's how I see it. We stay tapped in like that. Yeah, man. For me, my motivation is my children. I have a duty here to them. My motivation is myself, this channel, all of that. But this can make me feel good if it's, I'm getting likes and stuff. Then it can make you feel bad if you allow it to. So I don't base my self-worth off of this, but it does feel good. It is rewarding to know that there's like-minded individuals out there, the people that support what you're doing, the content you're putting out, and that ultimately want to see what's best for you. There was a guy who had sent me a Cash App, and I'm not gonna say that amount because it was a blessing though. Whether it was whatever it was a blessing because you never know how much of a sacrifice that was for that individual, right? And so a person can give $1,000, and then another person can give $10, and the one who gave the $10 gave the most because they only had $5, which means they went and hustled up and borrowed the other $5, and still they came and gave you $10, and still they left in debt. The guy who gave you $1,000 could be a millionaire. So the one and they both of the gifts will be equally appreciated from for me or whoever's receiving the gift. But in God's eyes, He'll base the value based upon the intent of the heart. And so when it comes to things like that, only God knows the nature of a man's heart, right? The internal things, only God can see that. So I try to stay away from trying to say what people's intentions were, because we ain't God. I can't read minds either. But overall, there's still good people. And so if you do want to donate anything and be a blessing, my Cash App is Money Manye, and that's you can find it on the homepage of the channel, King Manye. Just go in there and look under the description and stuff. It should say it, Money Manye. For those who's trying to get in contact with me directly, email me. The best way is to email me. I got a strong team where I'll get the message and I'll get back like that. Inshallah, God's willing, man. So let me see what's going on. My bad. Let me see. Okay, I feel you. Right, okay. Right, and so I was just reading those comments right there from Johnson. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, man. And so, yeah, that's always good, man, when, you know, you hear your story through somebody else or you can relate to something. There's other sides to the story, too, that we don't hear people touching on because it can be embarrassing. It can be dangerous to reveal certain things, right? And it can be disgraceful to not just only you, but it could be disgraceful to maybe others involved, whether it be your family, you know, something that I may be experiencing, I may be having the courage to stand up and say I experienced, can be a stain or a shame to those around me. You know, they may look up on it like, damn, you did that, or damn, you went through that. And so I'm always conscious of those things. I'm always cautious to make sure I tell my story and just my story alone. And sometimes other people is involved with my story, and so I don't know if they're ready yet to be as open as I am. And so there's a lot of things I don't say. But just imagine. So anyway, I got a book coming out. It's called The Boyfriend Pimp. And that's gonna be a good one. That's about it's about mental illness, it's about addiction, and it's about love, man. It's about the lifestyles of a pimp who's dealing with mental illness, and it's about the price a woman will pay when she decides to ultimately stay in a relationship like that with a person like that. So, quick question. If you're still there, Dev, who was Bill Russell? Yeah, who is Bill Russell? Yeah, I'll get ready for this Monday, though. It's going to be a new week, man. It's going to be a new week. There's going to be some obstacles. It's going to be a lot of blessings, though, too. So you got to accept them both. Right? We got to accept them both. And remember this, ultimately, one of the things that helped me deal with time, a lot of people say, man, how'd you do it? I always kept in mind that it's all temporary. Temporary, man. Just take it a moment at a time, a day at a time. This is going to pass. Okay, so that's been about, I'm going to be checking out in about 2 more minutes, y'all. So if you got any last comments, go ahead and make sure you get them in. Oh, okay, that Bill Russell, right. I do. So let me shout out the S-Bone channel. If y'all don't check them out, if you ain't familiar with it, make sure you check them out. Make sure you check out 16 to Life. These are channels. These are like big brothers to me. These are people who have took the time to say positive things about me, and these are people who come from the same similar lifestyle but have a different story. And this is a big platform. This is a big old world. This is a big, you know, so everybody got a chance to eat, and ain't no haterisms over here. So shouts out to S-Bone TV. Shouts out to 16 to Life. Shouts out to Hoodie Hood. Y'all go ahead and check them out, man. Sometimes they got a good point of view. All right. So we got about last 30 seconds, man. I just want to say, I am King Manye. I am the leader and the captain of my destiny, you know, and I will succeed because I believe I will succeed. I was sent to inspire those who are great and sometimes tend to forget, and that means all of you. You guys have been a blessing just to be here and share this time with. You enjoy the rest of your day, and if you're not part of the Manye tribe, make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like, and share this video with somebody. Y'all be easy. Peace.